wait, hey, we've been saved. Here comes Abergast. Nope, we're dead. G'day, I'm Abergast, and welcome to my very first video and a very good Ark morning. A bit of bright light there. Having a look around there. Oh, no, can't get that one. Having a look around the Ark here. Yeah, this is my very first video. Gonna do a season on Ark. What I'm going to do today is just show you around what I've actually built, what I've actually done already. I've played Ark for quite a while, but I've never done YouTube videos. I've never done any videos, to be honest, not one. So I love the sunlight. I love how that works. I'm going to take you to a place later that is my most favoured place in Ark. I love just sitting there in the morning, especially if you just want to chill out sometimes after taming a dino or doing something that's really been fun, going down in a cave. Sometimes you just want to chill out, and I find Ark one of the best places to do that. There's a lot of great games out there, and I do play a lot of games. I'm doing Ark because I'm still learning those other games, and at the moment, while I'm learning videos and learning games, I sometimes can't get the brain and the tongue to work together. So I'm doing Ark because I've played Ark a lot, and yeah, I know it's been done, but look, guys, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to do something just a little different to what you've seen. But if you enjoy it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to take you over to my base, which is over that way, and I'll be back really soon. Righto, welcome back, guys. Now, just to give you an idea where my base is, that is Red Tower over there. That is the volcano just there. And if you run pretty much a straight line, you'll come in and it'll start to load in fairly soon. Soon? Oh, press the shift button might help. Now, most of this has all been done without increased rates. I will admit I've been playing over the last couple of days and I've looked at increasing some of the rates. I've increased the harvest rate, the experience rate, and the taming rate. So I've had a little bit of a play with those, but nearly all this has been done on standard rates. And for anybody who's been on a server, I feel your pain. Only difference is I'm actually done this all on my own. This is all in single player mode, which can be fun, can be quite difficult, especially when it comes to those little dudes over there. But I'll tell you about him in a little while. So I'll just put him in the hangar. Oh, there's a moss chop just hanging down in the middle there. That's actually a tamed one. So this is Mary Kate, and she is my speed bird. She's actually one that I've bred. I got a pair of twins. I got twins. Let's just say I just got twins, which is strange because in real life I have twins as well. And this is Ashley. Obviously, twins. We all know the twins. Yeah. So, and Ashley's my weight bird. Now, obviously, I had a mother and a father. This is Aeroflot. This is the father, and the mother, I will explain to you how she died very, very soon when we go over to just another section. But I'll just give you a quick look at the base, just to show you what I've actually done. I've sent him on wander, but I realised that he can't actually gather anything here, so it's probably a bit of a waste of time. But we'll head down here and have a quick squeeze. So this is the start of the base. Obviously, metal, and yeah, more metal. Okay, so basically, this is what I like to do. I'm building houses. These are all experimental houses. I've played Ark for a long time, or ever since it's been out, and I haven't played this map for a fair while. I sort of gave up on it a little bit. And the sun moving across that. That's just what I love about Ark. I haven't played this for a little while. I've got back into it yesterday and went, you know what, you want to do YouTube? You want to do stuff that you can do? This is it. Let's go and do this. So basically a quick base tour. Now, for anybody who does this, that fence up there does line up and go past that wall. It definitely does. I've been up there and flying across there all the time. I've actually extended it out. It looks a bit dicky, so I actually took it all back. But every now and then, a Carno will fall down in here. And that's what Bear is. That's what Bear does. That's his sole purpose in this job, is to run around here and kill anything that falls down in here. Hence, you don't see a lot of things walking around in my base, because I do have a few things on wandering around. But Bear stays here, and anything that comes in here is on aggressive and away he goes. Now these are, I've got a better one up the back there, but these are by far my most favourite dinosaur. They just do so much early game, so much early game work for them. They give you so much, and they're really good. They're just really, really, really good. So that's Bear. Okay, so this end here is where I started, and these houses are where I started with. So they've each got animals in them. This one's probably decorated the most, and oh, look at the picture I drew. Yeah, I haven't played for a while, guys. I haven't played for a while. Yeah, into these, and look, this is what I really, really want to get better at, is making these look better, making them look a little less plain and dreary. You can see I actually built the road here, got it all spaced out correctly, built foundations across to make them all so that they all line up and look relatively good. They're not all the same size. And this one here, I loved it when I built it. I thought, that's just so great. I look at it now and go, yeah, it needs a lot of work done on it. Not a lot of work, but a lot of detail. A lot more things to make it look pretty. Pteranodons in here. All these are here for eggs, guys. They're here for no other reason. There's nothing great in any of these houses. Packies, the Packy house. I looked at this house, and yeah, it just needs another story on top of it, just to make it look that little bit better. Just to give it some view. Here is my trike army. Trike militia, I'll call it. I won't call it an army. They're not all that strong. Again, they're here for eggs. This is the one I had the most fun with. Oh, Oviraptor just there. This is the one I had the most fun. Raptors. Early on in the game, I set up a raptor pack, and that's where I'm got a lot of experience. And I have leveled these right up as far as I can go. I believe most of these were at least 116 tames, if not 120s. And yeah, I've leveled them right up as far as they can go. And I did that without XP being added, so on standard rate. So that takes quite a long time, but I had a whole lot of fun. Go in, bite one, sit on one of the raptors, go in, bite one, and let the rest just attack and tear it apart. We've taken down some fairly big units. So yeah, look, that's where I've had a lot of fun, and it's all part of Ark. It's all part of fun. Again, you're starting to see a lot less detail being put in here because just time and effort. As I say, nearly all this was done with no assistance in gathering. So you take a trike out and you take him out for half an hour and you come out with a load of wood. It's yeah, it's a little slow. But now that I've got the rates turned up, I reckon I can do YouTube really, really well. The other thing is I've done this with no mods. There's no mods on any of these. I don't use mods here. I'm not really a modded person, but because I'm doing YouTube and I want these things to just stand out a little bit better, I'm actually going to grab two mods. One of them comes within the game, which is a no-clip mod, and the other one is Structures Plus. Now, I don't know if they're the be-all and end-all. I haven't actually played with them all that much. I've seen them used. I like the way they look, and I think I can get a heck of a lot more improvement on what I'm doing here, and that's in anything I do. I just want improvement on what I do, and I'm going to make this look a whole lot better. Unfortunately, this base, I think Ark's actually outgrowing this base. Stuff like that, just, yeah. I think Ark's really outgrowing this base. And, yeah, I think it's just time to clear it all up, start with a new map. And, look, you guys don't. The fun is getting to this point, is getting to here, getting these dinosaurs. And that's what I want to show you. It's no point me going along now and just building, because that just makes no sense. When I say fun, just looking up there, and I'll explain all that in a minute. I know it's raining, but I'll just take you through and just give you a quick look at the rest, and then we'll go inside. Speedies, yep, all eggs, guys. Again, all eggs, nothing really fantastic. Oh, this is what I like to show. I don't know why these do this. It's part of the game, so I'm not going to knock it. But sometimes sarcos will lay their eggs and they'll be sitting on them and you can't get to them. You actually got to get the sarco and move it and whatnot. So I found this and the egg just drops out the bottom there and you just pick it up. There's no hassles with it whatsoever. So you get the sarcos and away you go. And yeah, I know it looks a bit weird, but yeah, that's just what it is. Again, oh, we got eggs. Yeah, we got eggs. That's right. I don't really need it. I'm going to clear this map anyway. There's a moss chop running across there. And this is the big fella. This is Snowy. Now, with Snowy, I actually hook him up on the Quetzal and we go out to the beavers and drop him beside the beavers, jump on him, run into the beavers, kill all the beavers, and then strip their nests. And it's a really... But they're God. Yeah, it's a really, really, really easy way to do it. Easy peasy. Jump on them. Anything it attacks, you just got to jump back on him, kill whatever's attacking him, and away you go. It's just great. And you're coming back with 600 to 1,000. Well, now I am. I'm coming back with a heck of a lot more cementing paste now. So there's poop everywhere. I must get a shovel. I don't know why these are here. I've got one up on the mountain. I've got an enclave up on the mountain. I really don't know why they're there. They're just eating food. And hello. There are just some animals in Ark that you can't find a use for. They really are. You just... I don't know. And people will disagree. But the funny thing I find is every time I start a new world, I'll look at one and go, no, I don't want that. And I'll get on it and I'll find a use for it in that world that I've never really found before. So, yeah, I'm still working on this one, but he's got such a pretty face if you look at me. Oh, look at him. Isn't he gorgeous? Anyway. Now, I got this, as I say, I got on yesterday and started playing, and I've got this, and I think that's the Microraptor. If I'm wrong, please put it in the comments. Please. Any comments. Any comments at all. Just make sure they're polite, guys. Don't be rude to each other, and that's my main thing. Again, these are just storage huts, Castorides. Good fun. Now, this is my taming pen. Obviously, you get the Quetzal. Hello, big fella. Get the Quetzal, drop them in, and you tame away. As much as it's fun running around outside and dying and whatnot, it's frustrating just building your gear up again because you've fallen through the world or something's happened to you that doesn't sort of, yeah. So taming pens, wonderful things. Now, the line down the side there bothers me a little bit, but I can't do anything about it. I need to be able to get up on here other than a spiral staircase out the side. Really, this is good. I'm pretty happy with this. It's a bit square, it's a bit boxish, but it is what it is. I can't do anything about that. I need it to be useful, in all honesty. As I say, I got to here, and I really think, oh, I've never noticed that before. That's sticking out through the wall. Okay, anyway, I got to here, and really just probably got a little bit frustrated, and it was starting to look all samey. And yeah, I think I just need to go somewhere else and do a new base. So 2 mammoths, awesome. That is a that's one of those. I only got that yesterday as well. So I had a bit of a play around yesterday. The 2 T-Rexes and my old friend up here. The one, I would say this was, for me, it was harder to get than a Quetzal. I got the Quetzals on a couple of maps without too much, well, with only the normal hassles. This here, I'm going to take you out and show you a place and tell you a story about this one. It was just horrendous. And I'll show you why I built something, and that's sort of what I'm showing is the stuff that I feel I've sort of sorted out partly myself. That doesn't mean that I haven't got the information from somebody else or somebody who hasn't had the idea before me. They're just carnos that are roaming around out here. Obviously they chased something up the hill there and nothing's really happened. Diplo, I got one. It's a trophy. On single player, taking 8 people really doesn't make any difference. And a couple of RDs. Now, we'll just jump up on here. Now, I don't know whether anybody's done this or whether I got the idea from somebody else. I feel I thought about it myself, but look, it's probably been done, and I'm not that smart that I'm that unique. As I found in life, you can think of a lot of things, and a lot of other people think the same thing. So it's quite amazing just how much goes on. So, but in here, did I press the wrong button? Are you kidding me? Okay, in here, he's full of spoiled meat. Full of spoiled meat. All the way through. So, close that. And get back off him again. So what I do is on those days where you just don't feel like doing a lot on Ark, but you feel like playing, you feel like just relaxing, I'll take him and I'll take him up across the top, just behind that fence there, all the way down to that front gate. Smashing berries. And then I'll bring him all the way back. And when he fills up, I find he's got enough on him to put narcos all in here. Fill him up. Oh, yes. I forgot about him. Yeah, the apes down the back there. It fills them up. And then you empty them all out, start them going, and then you go and bash more berries. Sorry, just had to stop there for a phone. It sounds like a pretty ordinary sort of time-wasting sort of day, but look, there's nothing for me to get over a pass or a pass and a half to get 10,000 experience points out of this. And it's seriously nothing to get it. It comes out a heck of a lot. So yeah, look, it's worth having a go at that, especially if you're early game. Now I don't use it. Like, I'm much later in the game. I don't use it all that much now, but early game gets a lot of experience really, really quickly. I had a level 30 doing this, but now when I get the right button, I've got a level 187 doing it. So again, taming rates, long time to do, very, very time consuming to get, but the rewards were just huge. So we'll dive down here. Try not to fall. Probably take some less injury. I've realised I've got no shoes on, so probably take less injury if I put some shoes on. Just get a quick look through here. All the fridges, they're full of stuff. Eggs in this one at the end here. This was all about getting things done. So prettiness wasn't big in here. But I did start to negotiate the prettiness. Been doing a bit of caving, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, look, started to make it look pretty. Looked around here, there's a few things out of place. Believe it or not, I actually made this whole thing out of metal. The whole lot. And didn't like it. So I then went through and replaced it all. So yeah, the whole shebang. Now, when I had it made out of metal, it was spot on. Everything lined up, everything was nice. For some reason, when I replaced everything, this started to happen. And honestly, I didn't really notice it until I built the whole thing. Started putting the glass back in and everything like that, and I didn't really notice it until I started building. Tail going there. So yeah, it's not up to scratch. And as I say, I think Ark sort of surpassed how far this base has gone and how good it is. So in the end, I think clearing the slate is going to be the best thing, because I'd probably just tear all this down anyway. Just to make those sorts of things just right, not wrong. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, just up here, I started to make a little bit of a set of chimney stacks and stuff like that. Really what it's all here for is charcoal. Put the wood in, you go off, you do something else, and when you come back, you got charcoal aplenty. And you go make guns for days. So it's not the best. There's better things up there, but I got the chimney effect on it. I was starting to make this look like a bit of a more industrial building than a house. It was one of those many things that was going to be my house, and then it changed to an industrial building, and yeah, I just never got back to it properly. With the grinders, all the usual things, a bit of lag, cooking pots, all that sort of stuff. We've all seen all those. It's not really that, but it's the building, it's the making this look good is really what I'm trying to get at. Okay, so done a little bit of breeding. I've got an Argentavis here who, yeah, will probably want to cuddle or a bit of kibble or a walk soon, but I bred these two, this one and the one I flew in on. That is a long drawn out process. This is, as I said, this is the dad. I'll show you what happened to the mum in a little while. And yeah, look, that's pretty much my base. I have thoroughly enjoyed. I do love building. It gets frustrating, but I do love building. Poop everywhere. I suppose with animals, you've got to expect poop everywhere, haven't you? Yeah. Look, I'm going to take you over, and it'll be next morning. Oh, might get a drink of water while I'm here. It's going to be next morning, and I'll show you one of my most favoured places on Ark. Be back soon. And this is what I love about Ark. Welcome back. It's the next morning. Sun's rising. And just look at the reflection on the trees. Just beautiful. 3 allosaurs down there chewing away. But yeah, look, this is, if you want to know where I'm at, that over there is the volcano. That's Blue Tower. That's Red Tower. And we're in the northwest corner. And it is, it's morning time, as you can tell. So, yeah, look, we're in the northwest corner. It looks absolutely beautiful. That music is so loud, I may have to fix that. Again, learning, guys. Learning, I'm brand new. I will get better. That's all I can tell you. I will get better at this. But look, I'll tell you a little story about this area. And it'll go along with that little pen there. I come out here because I'd seen some gigas up on the top of that hill. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to give it a go. So I come out here with 1,000 trank darts. With my head, I was going home with 2 gigas. And it was going to be a great fun. I was going to be able to do both of them together. They'd be fine. There'd be no issues whatsoever. So I went up there and there was a 116 giga. How perfect is this? Could be a 120, but 116 will do me fine. And I chased it all around there, all through there, with 1,000 trank darts. I think I had 6 or 7 guns, because I thought I'm going to need them. And I chased him all through there. He come out through here, went down through here, back up over there, back into there. I ran out of guns. I ran out of trank darts. I just couldn't get him stuck. I couldn't get him to stick anywhere. Just wasn't my day. And it was hours and hours and hours. So I went, you know what? I've got a little base up in that volcano. It's only little. It's not worth showing you. It's nothing special. And I got a weight bird. So we bought a whole lot of metal over and I built this. And this is my Giga taming pen. Looks pretty special. Took a lot of work. But I wasn't going to go through another 1,000 trank darts. I don't know which was harder. the 2, 3, 4 hours or whatever it was I was chasing that gig around, or just building this. And I just built it. Now all I do, it's pretty simple. Well, simple. We all know how things are simple in Ark. All I do is just come up onto the hill. There's usually 1 or 2 gigas sitting up the back here. And I shoot them and drag them. And drag them down through here. Over to here. Hopefully they drag nothing in with them. You fly in. You fly up. And then you turn around and shut the gate. And they don't seem to be able to turn all that quickly, so it makes it fairly easy. Then you come up here, jump off your bird, jump onto that platform, and you shoot, 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 and you shoot. Eventually they fall over. And then you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait. And that's how I got that one up there, the one that's back at the base. Haven't done a lot of it, but yeah, I was planning on getting 4 or 5 of them and taking them out. The only trouble is you ride them, they get upset, and they chomp on you, and you die. There's not much more to say other than that. The only thing I will say, and I just told you a little story about the mother of the twins. I had her parked in here, out of the road. Don't know why I didn't put her up on the rock. God, not a clue. But I had her parked in here, thinking, something in. Oh, it's a rock. There's a rock in there. Don't worry, I've captured a rock. That rock will not get away. Anyway, parked her in here, brought her in with Aeroflot, put the Giga in with Aeroflot, flew up, got up onto here. By the time I got to here and was jumped down ready to shoot, she was dead. That thing annihilated her. It chewed her up and spat her out. That was so quick. There was absolutely... I didn't even have time. By the time I got up here, I didn't even have time to react. And the all I got was the big red message that went across the top, and she has died. I don't remember what her name was. I've got to apologise for that. I'm not a big namer of dinos. I've got a very particular bird back there, which I've called Argentavis. I think most of us have got one of those. and probably most of my pteranodons are called pteranodon. That's pretty much what they are. But yeah, no, it was so quick and so fast. So, but that's my taming pen for Gigas. At the moment, it's only ever been a one-off use, and I'm going to wipe the map. So probably I got my Giga, and that was, in the end, that was what I was after. But we'll just head back now, and I'll tell you a little bit of what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Coming down through here, and this needs to go a little bit quicker, but we'll be getting pretty close to time on the video, so we'll run through and just have a quick squiz. Just down here is a Titanosaur, and yeah, they're fun. So basically down here, and look guys, I am really new at this, so if you've got any bit of information for me, any things you think, oh, look, if you change this or you do that, this will probably increase your settings or make it better. Now which now down here it is. So one of my thoughts is, and I'm doing this because I believe it's going to be fairly difficult, and I like to challenge myself. I'm looking at putting some shacks down here, make it like a little village down the bottom there, some bigger mansions and bigger houses up through there, and right on top, whacking a castle. Oh, I dropped just there. It's only a greenie. And whacking a castle up on top of there. Now I know castles have been done, but look, this will be an Ibergast twist castle. I like to do things a little differently, so we'll just see what I've got a lot of thoughts in my head, but as you know with Ark, thoughts in your head and actual happenings can sometimes be very different. So look, this is coming back into my base here. Look, if you like this sort of stuff guys and you want to see it, just give me a thumbs up on it, let me know, tell me what you'd like to see. If you've got a favourite place, like I'd love to build out there, but I think I'd spoil the actual use of it. I use it a lot as XP, so up in that top corner there where we just were, I think I'd spoil the look at it, of it, and spoil the usage of it, because I do use it a lot as an XP farm. Because I don't know how you guys are going on single player mode, but the Carno Island, which is way over there, mine's covered in Titanosaurs. That sounds a bit sick. Yeah, they're covered in Titanosaurs, and spawning rates have dropped. Everything sort of dropped over there. It's not as good to get XP from, and I find that that's just, I nearly always have an alpha out there somewhere. So look guys, as I say, I'm pretty sure Ark has outgrown this base. We'll clear it all up, start from scratch. You can see all the fun of getting a Giga, getting some Quetzals, because I'm not going to drag them across. The one thing I will say is the only dinosaur I've ever cheated on is down the bottom there, and that's Aeroflot. And I brought him over from the centre. I didn't cheat to get him. I just brought him over from the centre because he was level 150. And I thought, I'm just not going to get one of those over here. So that is about the only one I have cheated on. I've upped taming rates now. I've upped XP rates, and I have upped gather rates simply so I can do some stuff a bit quicker, and we can see some stuff a bit better. This has been a lot of work, and don't get me wrong, I'm not whinging. I've had a ball doing it. I've had great fun playing around with different types of roofs, although they do look fairly samey. I have had a lot of fun playing around with different types of roofs. If you like this, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to subscribe, and I'll do as much content as I can. Scheduling for me is going to be a little bit difficult at the moment, seeing I'm only starting out and I'm learning, so I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to lose footage. There's going to be a lot of things that will possibly go wrong. Murphy's Law, if anybody knows what that is, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. But I'm not like that. I'll put as much video content out as I can. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, look, just put a comment down there and just say, look, matey, this is not for me. And if there's something interesting you want to see and I'm not showing it, whack it down in there as well. I hope you really enjoy my first season, my first video season. I will get picture quality better. I've knocked it up and down a couple of times. I have got a very small computer and a fairly old one. So it's being stretched at the moment, and I'm trying to get the picture as smooth as I possibly can. So look, if you like it, like it. If you don't, just leave me a comment and say, no, it's not for me, mate. It's not fun. Just remember to be kind to each other. I've got big, broad shoulders. You can tell me a lot of things. I don't tend to get too upset about much stuff. So yeah, look, enjoy. I'm going to go and clear this base. Oh, clear this map, sorry. And when we come back, we'll have a nice fresh start. I don't know which one we're going to do, but you all have a great day, and I hope you really enjoy yourself. Bye.